Hi, I'm Brian Jenssen, Associate Director for Clinical Impact at Clinical Futures. Clinical Futures is a research institute center of emphasis at Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. The center's mission is centralized around utilizing innovative methods to create, translate, and disseminate epidemiological, health services, and clinical research-based evidence and interventions that improve children's health and family well-being. My research centers on the use of clinical decision support systems and electronic health record-linked systems, as well as population health management techniques to protect children from secondhand smoke exposure and tobacco use. I'm investigating ways to prevent exposure and help adolescents quit tobacco use. A useful metaphor for our research is to think of tobacco use as a highway. Using tobacco products places an individual on a high-speed path to disability, disease, and death. And tobacco use is a public health issue and is the leading preventable cause of disease and death in the United States. The vast majority of tobacco use starts during the teenage years, and that's why it's such an important pediatric issue to focus on. So something I want to acknowledge is I lead a team that was recently awarded a Smoking Treatment Accreditation Recognition Program called STAR from the Health Promotion Council of Southeast Pennsylvania for our work on an electronic health record link system called our Parent Tobacco Treatment Platform. What this system does is it connects families to tobacco cessation services within CHOP's primary care network. And we really believe and emphasize that helping parents and caregivers quit smoking has all these benefits for children, including reducing the risk of respiratory illnesses, fewer long-term developmental problems, and decreased likelihood of the child becoming a future tobacco user themselves. The STAR accreditation really highlights how researchers here at CHOP are at the forefront of developing these interventions that can really improve public health. My colleague, Dr. Deepa Camenga, and I recently wrote a commentary for the journal Pediatrics exploring the use of oral nicotine product use among youth. Currently, though e-cigarettes remain the most common tobacco product used by adolescents, the use of oral nicotine products, such as nicotine pouches and non-medicinal gums, mints, and lozenges, have been increasing. So nicotine pouches, which are small dissolvable oral nicotine products placed between the lip and gum, have been associated with a lower likelihood of continued vaping and reduced vaping frequency. While these products have been deemed less risky than e-cigarettes by the FDA, there's no research showing that this is an off-ramp from the highway of tobacco use for adolescent population. Moreover, oral nicotine products on its own have addictive potential, which must be explored in the future. It is crucial for us pediatricians to continue to monitor and fight against nicotine addiction in the adolescent population. I hope to continue my work and find solutions to end youth tobacco use.